Okay guys, so here we are for another one, May 4th to Monday, trying to make the best of a Monday. And today we are in, I think it may be Moultonboro or possibly Center Harbor, but we're at the Fogg Hill Conservation Area. And what we're doing is we're going to hike the trail that goes up to the top. I don't think there's a specific name for it. It's just Fogg Hill Trail, and I'm going to show you the map here. Fogg Hill Conservation Area, Center Harbor right there. So we're in Center Harbor, New Hampshire, and this is the map. Looks like everybody's welcome, but there's no camping, overnight use, fires, biking, motor vehicles, trash in, trash out. Have to keep your dogs on a leash. And there's some history here about this, if you guys want to pause it and read it. Looks like Lakes Region Conservation Trust is the ones who put this together. And it's a really back road, you know, you're gonna see it's kind of a parking area here. It's a pull-off. It's a nice place, easy to work with. And it looks like we also have a guest today. We have my partner in crime, hiking buddy, Puppy. And he's right. Say hi. He hates the camera, guys. Hey. Puck. Everybody thinks you're cute. Say hi. He's already got a tick, it looks like. Right there. Yes, he does. Okay, so this looks like the start of the trail. I'm gonna get that tick off of him and get started. Be right back. Okay, so we're ready to be off. Hopefully that's a good height for you guys there. Maybe I'll tip it up slightly more. So we're off for real now. Yeah, Puppy already had a tick on him, so apparently this is a high tick area. So be ready for that if you have your preferred method of keeping them off. So what it looks like is no bear dogs, no bear baiting. Okay. So there's bear here. Got the trusty saber, Frontiersman Max. It's good, it's got a higher percentage. Oh great, now I gotta figure out how to get this thing back in here. One thing about walking with my dog is that he stops so much. It really slows me down. I can't get a good pace on. Especially when it's somewhere new like this he's never been before. Stops quite often. I opted out of the bear bell today because, you know, I'm talking while filming and it's also kind of distracting to have it on while you're filming. It's hard enough to hear me with this microphone. I don't have a dedicated setup. Okay, so we're back. There's a split in the trail, and if you want to go to the top of the hill, we stay yellow, we go right. If you want to go around the lake, Bear Pond, we have to go left. So we're gonna do this up the hill first. maybe do the lake after. And like I was mentioning, the mosquitoes are out in full force here. Not as bad as like midsummer after the rain or black flies and all, but there's quite a few. And there's a lot of ticks so far as well. You know, All Trails, the app I use for hiking, I swear by it, but I'm not sure if it's something wrong with the app itself, because it says it's us, not you, try again later. You know, okay, but it's critical to know my position and to be able to navigate, and it's not there right now, so I had to walk all the way back to look at the map. I guess that goes to show you, you know, it's critical to use original stuff, not rely on electronics so much. But here is looks like a shooting range and some beehives, maybe, yeah. Not a shooting range then, it looks like 2 different beehives. Which is cool. That means there's probably a lot of bears, because bears love honey. But I took a photo with a map. It won't give me my GPS position, but at least it will be a reminder of the turns and twists in the trail. I get frustrated walking and hiking with my dog. I don't want to take it out on him because he's just living his best life, but he tends to stop right in front of me constantly, or keep twisting around me so the leash is tangled, and I get pretty annoyed with him. But he's a really good buddy and a really good dog, so I don't get angry at him. Just I gotta train him somehow to stop doing that. If you guys want, you can leave a comment. I don't really have subscribers, but whoever watches my video, any subscriptions would be appreciated so I could start something here. I'm definitely an amateur. My filming is not that great, nor is my editing. But if you're local or you want to see what you're getting into for hiking, I definitely try to give you the complete picture. So do subscribe if you want to support me and what I'm doing, and leave a comment if you think you'd rather have my camera pointing, you know, more down to see the dog at all times in front of me, or would you rather the forward look how I have it now, or maybe even higher? And also, would you rather me use an audio microphone that's separate and clips on my lapel? Like, I do have the DJI mic too, but it's another step to editing. I have to download the audio separately, add that to my video, as well as make sure everything matches and lines up properly. Okay, come on, buddy. Kind of regretting bringing my fleece now. I have it tied around my waist because it won't fit in my pack, and it's definitely a bit warm for that in the sun. But it was cold and rainy a few minutes ago, so you never know. I do feel like there's a lot of habitat where bears could get the upper hand and appear out of nowhere. Something we definitely don't want. So if anybody has any ideas and they want to comment, I'm looking for ideas to how to turn this into some type of income. I mean, I know I got to get a lot better at my you know, what I'm doing, do some more substantial activities, be a better editor. But I was just starting mostly as a vlog and something to be, that'll be around forever. I can look back when I'm older, or if some chance I ever had a kid, or somebody wants to look and see how I was, they'll always have the ability to do that. Like, I think it would be interesting if my parents had video either when they were a kid or younger, and I could see how they did things. It would be interesting. Oh, this is a very cool, thick type of area. It is definitely dense and could be bear and moose habitat. This way, buddy. Oh, look at that. It's a little bog. It's like a beaver dam. Definitely beautiful. One of the reasons I picked this place, aside from it being so close to home, about a half a mile or a mile away as the bird flies, is that I like when you're in the forest and there's lots of hilly terrain and valleys within the woods. I think that looks really cool, and it has little microclimates, and it's extremely interesting to me. So I saw the pictures of this place and I noticed that it looked like that. It's definitely, stay out of the mud, buddy. Good boy. There's probably lots of things here that might harm you if you eat it, so be careful. Wow, that's a tall, dead tree right there in the middle of the water. I'd love to have a canoe, some type of little area. Saw something moving up there. Make sure everybody knows I'm coming. Damn roots. I have a IFAC, as I'm sure you remember me mentioning, individualized first aid kit. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's kind of a tactical approach to civilians' first aid kit and what you carry for trauma. And one of the things I added to it was like a packet of gel that has electrolytes, caffeine, and obviously some sugar, or what's the name of that stuff? Glucose. Thinking about trying one for some energy, since I only had like half a coffee today. Gotta watch where you're walking here, otherwise you're gonna trip every 2 seconds. And you also want to keep a lookout for wildlife. I see a yellow marker. Oh, here's another look. Wow, this is nice. Nice looking swamp here. Looks like some grouse or loons. Alright, let's keep going, bud. It was really windy. I don't know where the wind went. Check back on my loading. Looks like no service. So we are in a zero service area. It's a good thing to know if you're coming out here. Yeah, I've been looking for a place like to just be able to camp, make a small campfire, practice some bushcraft stuff, but every single place I've seen says none of that as the rules. So like, that's just too much overbearance by the government. The woods is the woods. If it's public land, we shouldn't have to worry about all these rules. If you screw up and start a fire, that's on you. You gotta take the consequences. But most people who are gonna be doing that type of thing know better. How to keep it safe, contained, and able to be put out quickly. Oh, looks like we got some more climbing to do. Just want to see how the battery is. We're good. Yeah. I'm all for this type of stuff, but I can't imagine doing it in like the heat. I always have in the past, I guess. Oh, it's really nice. Starting to get the breeze up on the mountain or the hill. I'm not sure what the cutoff is for elevation between the mountain and hill, if it's just an elevation number or is it the vertical feet rise. Puppy, when you brush into those branches like that, that's how you get tickies. That's how you get the tickies, buddy. Really wish I had a way to get my water out without having to struggle with my pack or take it off. Do you do that pee and puck to mark it for the way back so we don't get lost? Is that what you do? I think I brought some snacks. Definitely looking forward to that. So I have this knife I was able to get. I'm a reviewer from Amazon. I basically do it for the pay of the product I receive for free, and then I review it. It's called the Vine program, and I get to keep it as long as I do the review well, you know, video, pictures, write it well with an honest opinion. It's a pretty good deal. I do have to claim it as income on my taxes at the end of the year, but I don't have like a direct supervisor. It's just Amazon. Probably customer service manager would be the go-to for me, but it's a pretty good program. And one of the things I found that I wanted, because of what I'm doing a lot now, is a type of utility knife that is very short, so it's not like considered a weapon really, it's more utilitarian. And I just carry it, you know, in my pack to and from camping and hiking, and then when I actually pack out into the woods. So I ended up with a Civivi, which is a brand I haven't heard before. It is a foreign China-made knife, but it's really perfect for me, for what I need, and it looks really good. So that's one of the things I brought with me. I need to review, check out how it works and what I'm gonna write, use it a little bit. And when I unbox that, or I took it out of the box, but it's unopened in its own carrying case, which it comes with. It's pretty nice when you get something that's, you know, made professionally and well made, CNC'd and all that. Just a nice piece of mechanical equipment. It's not electronic, and it feels like it's good quality. I'm gonna check it out. I hear some type of heavy crunching off into the woods, but there's a lot of wind, so I can't really tell. This way, can't really tell what it is. Hopefully I'm making enough noise where any type of bear or whatnot would be well gone by the time I get there, unless they're interested or curious in what I'm doing. Whew. Hoping at the peak up here I have some type of service, so I can see where I am on the trail. There's definitely really cool topography in here. As much as I would love to live out west in some real wilderness, I would say standing face to face with a grizzly, not having a weapon, because I can't carry one, would be extremely terrifying and stupid to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it, I used to be a heavy drinker, alcoholic, and I'm sober for many years now, but I did almost 20 years in prison. You know, nothing, no sexual assaults, no violence on women or elderly. We're talking about drug and alcohol charges, some types of fighting and robbery. No one innocent involved. So I'm just gonna put that out there, but that was so, it basically feels like it wasn't even my lifetime, and all that stuff went down. Like I would never do anything to hurt someone now. I'm very patient, very last one to throw the punch. You gotta swing at me first. And I certainly don't go out stealing or taking from people. My crimes were always amongst the user and dealer demographic that were involved in the game. So I do feel, not as justification, but it sets me aside. Someone that victimizes people that are innocent bystanders. Even on my worst day, I never did that. But it cost me jobs, it cost me my health, my mental health, loss of all of my younger years, all the time with my family. It's probably why I'll never have a kid. I'm 46 now. Lost all my 20s, 30s, early 40s to a prison cell. Come on, bud, this way. Good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're doing a good job. Yeah, you're a good boy. Oh, this is neat. Oh, I have something following me somewhere. Keep hearing it. Very cool forest area. I was kind of hoping there was some type of picnic table or a rock or a log up here somewhere. But not gonna hold my breath. Let's see if we have any service. Where's Fogg Hill? Here we go. It's weird, it's a saved downloaded map. Okay, we got it. So we are getting there. We got a couple curves and places to go. And then we'll be there at the top of this little hill. Pretty small hike. I'm thinking tomorrow, the next few days is supposed to be showers, but tomorrow is supposed to be okay except for the afternoon, like some showers between 12 and 2. Thinking about going out to this hike that's really flat and it just goes in a big circle. It goes right near Squam Lake. I think it's called Chamberlain Memorial Forest, something like that. Let me take a look. I think, yeah, Chamberlain Reynolds Memorial Forest. So it's Center Harbor. And it looks like that. My saved route. It looks like on the map. Looks like that. Nope, doesn't look like that. It's this one. It keeps taking me back to the same place. I'll show you guys later. I need to go to where I am. There we go. Okay. And the battery is still pretty good. 54%. Hope my camera wasn't pointing up too much. Sorry about the smoke out, guys. Oh, what's that? That looks almost like some type of graveyard? Oh no, it's just rocks. But there's like an open little area in there with the sun, some grass, and just a big rock. We'll probably check that out on the way down. Guys, I'm in the woods here in this place that's like a sacred little place. And I hear this, like, in the silence, I hear this rushing noise. Can you guys hear that? It's like millions of these little flies. I mean, there's so many of them all over the ground that you can hear them like a rain on the leaves. I don't know what, some kind of fleas. I'm just gonna get out of here, get Puppy out of here, because they're also getting on me. Down. This is, as most of the places are, notoriously haunted from Native American stuff apparently. Hey bear. Wow, lots of mosquitoes. Big rock. Definitely appreciate the breeze up here. I probably should have put some bug spray on, but I did not expect it to be buggy, since so far this year it hasn't been. So it looks like their time is coming up. Oh, steep little area. Keep pumping. I could sit right here on this rock and tan. It must be near the summit, since there's not much above 1,000 feet around here in this immediate area. It's up to about 1,300. About a mile away, but here we're usually around 950 to 1,050. There you are, Mr. Explorer. You having fun, bud? I am. I love being outside, especially when it's good for you. be close to the top here. I don't know. It's a little bit of a view. Let me pull up the map. Okay. So we're getting there. Looks like we got another 100 feet or so. I'm not sure where that trail goes. It must come out on the back side of the mountain somewhere, because there's no other trail leading to the parking lot. I'm so impressed with how many hiking trails and nature areas there are in my immediate area. You know, there's about 3 places I can just walk to from my house. Under a mile. I'm hoping there might be some type of lookout point where we get an opening in the trees or a table or something. Whew. Getting tired, bud? The breeze is beautiful up here. Almost there, buddy. Whew. Dad's getting tired, Puck. It's all up, up. You okay, bud? Dad's getting tired. Oh yeah. Hey, bear. Jeez, keeps going. Oh yeah. Must get really windy up here. A lot of blowdowns. Whew. Let's hope we got some type of lookout. Whew. Asthma's kicking in here. Oh, this is very cool. Even though it's small, it has a little mountain summit. Very cool. Oh wow. There is some type of spot up here or ending. That is so cool. This is definitely a do-over. It's like Lad Mountain. Both of these places are so close, but it gives so much just for a little hike up. I think I found my new place of sanity. Definitely something you can just do on a whim. It's nothing crazy. You okay, buddy? Your foot okay? Excuse me. Wow, look at this. There's still some, you know, trees in the way, but still you can get some sun. And we're pretty much up here. Wow, what a place. I think we're not far from the Winona Road back down the other side of the mountain. The road that is near my home. Wow. A couple little peaks up here with a giant boulder on the top. Huh. How did that get left up here, man? And I do see like some kind of square stone. I know we don't really get 90s in nature. Wow. This is great up here. I like it a lot. This is gonna be where we sit for a while, Puck. Alright guys, well I'll turn you back on for the way down. I'm gonna take some regular pictures and be back with you. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so guys, I'm still up here on the top of Fogg Hill, and Puppy's just chilling. You wanna say hi to the little guy? Hello! Yeah, you say hi. He's a good boy. So anyways, guys, I'm thinking that since it's the same trail in and out, I'm not gonna bore you with a hour-and-a-half video of up and down the same trail. So I think what I'm gonna do is just edit and film, you know, coming up here. Maybe. So hopefully everybody's all right with that. It'd really be kind of boring. It's the same trail, you know. But here's a look around again one final time. And there is plenty of bugs up here if you guys are looking for some. Kind of looks like we might have a little rain or shower or something. And of course we have this monster rock here. That's something. I mean, that thing is pretty huge. And the lichen on it. Pretty crazy. see this rock over here. I don't know if that's a natural split where one side just cleaved off, but kind of looks natural now that I look at it. Over here is like some kind of natural like ledge, slate rock for the cap of the summit here. Small cap it may be, small summit, but still the top of it. Got puppy chasing